Welcome back to my WWF LJN Customs channel, where this time around I'm going to tackle something that I've been putting off for a while because I wasn't really sure if I could do it. But thanks to a couple people who follow my page, especially Eli, they gave me some confidence to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a kimchi for KAMALA. I had to wait for a Freddie Blassie figure, finally got one, and again, thanks for the guys on LJN Customs page, Figures and Customs on Facebook, because they hooked me up with this. And then I chopped up a Corporal Kirshner. So I'm going to I'll attach these. You've seen that before. I'm going to put some epoxy and fill in these spots on his jacket, and then we'll work from there. Okay, here's part 2 of kimchi. Looking more like Bildar the Egghead from Saturday Night Live for my old school fans. But anyway, so I took the epoxy and I put it across his chest to kind of level that out. Put it over his face for his face mask, and I gave him the big old egghead because he's going to need to have a hat or brim around here. So I guess we'll do that later. I attached him with my normal method, but this time around I used a bigger finish. I used an 8 finish nail, and then I drilled it through the middle like I normally do, but I think that the small finish nails, I'm about done using those unless I use them for just limbs. But now that I've got a tool to actually cut the bigger nails up, and they're going to hold much better, and I think this one really did. So I just went around the rest of them and put some epoxy in. So he's going to dry for a little while, then I'll work on the rim, and then it should become just a paint job. So there you go. All right, here's where I am on kimchi. I've used antique white for his body. I've used khaki for his shoes, but I want that to be a little bit darker, so I might try some different brown. And then just plain old white for his face. All right, here's where I am on kimchi. Just did some paint on him, a little bit of touching up on his hands, and I made his funky little hat. I'm going to have to do some sanding around the side of his face to kind of narrow it down a little bit, but we'll see how this one goes. Okay, so here's kimchi. Worked on his hat a little bit. Not sold on the paint yet. I think I picked up a caramel color, which I might try to fool around with a little bit. I would like this to be a different color. It's just not dark enough for me. I might need to brown up some of that. So we'll give that a try today, and then maybe sand down his face a little bit and his wonky old hat. See how that goes. All right, here's my completed kimchi. I'm sitting with his good old body KAMALA there. All right, let's talk about paint. So I just put a nail through his hand. That sounds weird, but I used melted chocolate to resemble a stick. I didn't know what to make, so it looks like rye bread, whatever. I tried, but I remember him having some kind of a stick in his hand. I looked it up on the internet, and it was like there were different types that he had, so whatever. His outfit, I never use multi-surface gloss, but I like the classic caramel, and so that's what I use for his khaki outfit right there. His boots, I just made a mixture of a lighter paint. I couldn't really find anything that I liked, so I went with like a lighter brown that I kind of mixed up that I've got over here. I don't remember quite the combo, but that way it kind of offset against the other browns that he has. For his hat, it needed to be a little bit different, so it was light mocha. His mask is black, jet black, and then the snow white that I use. And then his flesh tone is his normal flesh tone that I use. So I'm pretty happy with it. I did make the pockets. I made the middle part here. And I thought that looked pretty good. I don't know, whatever reason I was hesitating to put this together. I don't think I could figure out the pants and the shirt. I didn't understand how that was made, and then a friend named Eli showed me his version and said that I could do it, and I did. So there you go. There's a kimchi. I should put him beside Brooklyn Brawler because it's the same guy. Steve Lombardi, is that right? It was the same guy, and I didn't know that either. So he's all set. KAMALA's got his trainer, whatever you want to call it, and there's kimchi.